Apatosaurus ajax was one of the great long-necked sauropod dinosaurs of the late Apatosaurus ajax was one of the great long-necked sauropod dinosaurs of the late Jurassic, belonging to the family Diplodocidae, closely related to Diplodocus but far more robust in build. It was first described in 1877 by Othniel Charles Marsh during the famed Bone Wars of American paleontology. Apatosaurus lived around 154 to 150 million years ago, in the same Morrison Formation of the western United States that has produced many of the best-known Jurassic dinosaurs. Its fossils have been found in Colorado, Wyoming, Utah, and Oklahoma, where it shared its environment with other sauropods such as Diplodocus, Brachiosaurus, and Camarasaurus, as well as predators like Allosaurus and Ceratosaurus. Apatosaurus was an enormous dinosaur, reaching lengths of 21 to 23 meters, 69 to 75 feet, and weighing between 20 and 2,500 kilograms, 30 tons, making it one of the heaviest land animals of its time. Its build was notably stockier than Diplodocus, with a thick, muscular neck that could extend over 9 meters, 30 feet long, a massive body, and a long, tapering tail. Like its relatives, Apatosaurus possessed a whip-like tail that may have been used defensively or for communication. Its head was remarkably small compared to its body, equipped with simple peg-like teeth at the front of its jaws, designed for stripping vegetation rather than chewing. As a herbivore, Apatosaurus fed primarily on plants growing at mid-level heights, likely consuming conifers, cycads, and ferns. Its long neck allowed it to sweep through wide areas of vegetation without moving its heavy body as much, and its immense gut would have processed large amounts of food each day. It probably lived in herds, both as a defense against predators and as a way to strip large areas of vegetation efficiently. The Morrison Formation, where Apatosaurus lived, was a landscape of floodplains, river systems, and seasonal forests, providing an abundance of food for sauropods. Apatosaurus coexisted with Diplodocus, but while Diplodocus was long and slender, Apatosaurus was built like a tank, one of the heaviest animals to ever walk the earth. Its fossils have sometimes been confused with those of Brontosaurus, a close relative that is now considered a separate genus, once again, after recent studies. Dryosaurus altus was a small, fast-running herbivorous dinosaur from the family Dryosauridae that lived during the late Jurassic period, around 155 to 145 million years ago. Found mainly in the Morrison Formation of western North America, it grew about 2 to 4 meters, 6 to 13 feet long, and weighed up to 100 kilograms, 220 pounds. With long legs, a lightweight build, and a stiff tail for balance, Dryosaurus was likely a swift runner that relied on speed to escape predators, while feeding on low-growing plants such as ferns and cycads. Ceratosaurus nasicornis was a distinctive carnivorous dinosaur belonging to the family Ceratosauridae, and it lived during the late Jurassic period, about 153 to 148 million years ago. It was first described in 1884 by the American paleontologist Othniel Charles Marsh, who named it after its most recognizable feature, the large horn on its snout. Fossils of Ceratosaurus have been found in the Morrison Formation of the western United States, particularly in Colorado, Utah, and Wyoming, but remains have also been discovered in Portugal and Tanzania, showing that this dinosaur had a much broader geographic range than many of its Jurassic contemporaries. Ceratosaurus was a medium-sized predator compared to the giant theropods of its day, reaching about 6 to 7 meters, 20 to 23 feet, in length, standing roughly 2 meters, 6.5 feet tall at the hips, and weighing close to 1 ton. Despite being smaller than large predators such as Allosaurus and Torvosaurus, Ceratosaurus had a striking appearance. Its skull bore a prominent nasal horn and two smaller hornlets above the eyes, features that may have been used for display, species recognition, or intimidation. Its jaws were filled with long, blade-like teeth, proportionally larger compared to skull size than in most other Jurassic carnivores, suggesting it was a formidable biter. Its body was built lightly and agile, with a long tail that likely provided balance and maneuverability. As a carnivore, Ceratosaurus likely hunted smaller and medium-sized dinosaurs, but its fossils are often found in river and lake deposits, leading paleontologists to believe it may have also eaten fish and crocodile-like reptiles, making it a versatile predator. Living alongside much larger carnivores like Allosaurus, it probably avoided direct competition by exploiting different prey sources and habitats. This ability to occupy a slightly different ecological niche may explain its success across multiple continents. The Morrison Formation, where Ceratosaurus is most famously found, was a rich ecosystem of floodplains, rivers and forests that also supported giant sauropods like Diplodocus and Apatosaurus. In this environment, Ceratosaurus was one of several large carnivores, but its unique horned skull and slender build set it apart from its rivals. Today, it remains an important dinosaur for understanding the diversity and specialization of Jurassic theropods, representing a line of predators that was distinct from the later tyrannosaurs and abelisaurs that would dominate in the Cretaceous. Stegosaurus stenops was one of the most recognizable herbivorous dinosaurs, belonging to the family Stegosauridae, a group of armored dinosaurs characterized by rows of plates and spikes. First described in 1877 by Othniel Charles Marsh, Stegosaurus lived during the late Jurassic period, around 155 to 150 million years ago, and its fossils have been found primarily in the Morrison Formation of western North America, particularly in Colorado, Utah, and Wyoming. This iconic dinosaur shared its environment with giant sauropods, such as Apatosaurus and Diplodocus, as well as predators like Allosaurus and Ceratosaurus. Stegosaurus was a large but unusual dinosaur, reaching about 7 to 9 meters, 23 to 30 feet in length, standing roughly 4 meters, 13 feet tall at the top of its back plates and weighing around 5 tons. Its most distinctive features were the 2 rows of large kite-shaped plates running along its back, and the 4 long spikes on its tail, known as the thagomizer, which served as a powerful defensive weapon. The exact purpose of the back plates is still debated. They may have been used for display, species recognition, or thermoregulation. Stegosaurus also had a very small head compared to its large body, with a tiny brain about the size of a walnut, making it one of the more famously small-brained dinosaurs. As a herbivore, Stegosaurus fed on low-growing plants, such as ferns, cycads, and horsetails, using its beak and small leaf-shaped teeth to clip vegetation rather than grind it. Its short forelimbs and longer hind limbs gave it a sloping posture, positioning its head close to the ground, while its powerful tail remained ready to strike at predators. Evidence from fossil damage suggests that Stegosaurus used its tail spikes effectively, and it may have even injured or killed attacking Allosaurus.